Seriously, look at how good she looks. Why don't we get characters like that in PC MMOs anymore? Instead, we get characters that look like they're straight out of 2009. Which is fine and all, but when you have PC games that are actually falling behind mobile games, there is a definite problem. But I digress. When I was reached out to pertaining to doing a sponsored video on another mobile game, I figured, you know what? Pass. I do those on my mobile channel now. But then I took a moment to take a deeper look, and I thought to myself, this actually looks kinda cool. So I opted to take it purely out of curiosity, and because it's kinda awesome to get paid to try out game genres you've never played before. It is a genre of game I have never tried, but it definitely reminded me a lot of Vindictus. If you want to play the game though and test it out and see if I'm being legit with you all, then go ahead and use the download link in the description. Now, it had some really dark vibes to it, the same medieval fantasy theme and even a similar graphical style. Granted, I didn't get much opportunity to see other characters in my 2 odd hours of playing, so I can't say if the males look even remotely as good as the females, but man, mobile games sure are making incredibly large leaps in terms of what they're capable of doing. First Summoner is a new strategy RPG for mobile devices that requires you summon monsters from the void to aid you in battle against, other monsters from the void. I don't know. The game is what I like to refer to as an anti-AFK mobile game, a game that has absolutely no autoplay whatsoever. If you leave your character in the middle of battle, they'll die. You can't autopath anywhere, and there are no auto items involved. You can't even auto turn in quests. I know, this is mind-blowing. This is an innovative kind of game, something that I think all mobile games should strive towards. Instead, you have a very hands-on game that has a variety of diverse landscapes and environments, a fairly interesting story, and a monster collection system to keep you farming. Seriously, a lack of autoplay in any form is, I don't know, to me that is a very refreshing change for a mobile game. If you've been watching my gameplay videos on MMOByte Mobile, then you'll have realized pretty much every single popular mobile game that I have tried offers autoplay in some capacity, but First Summoner really doesn't. That alone would make me recommend this to people that are interested in mobile RPGs. Actually, it turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Initially, I saw the game required a target, so it utilized a target-based combat system, but at the same time, with the overwhelming amount of monsters I fought as the game progressed, randomly firing arrows as my archer would have been problematic, I guess, for lack of a better word without it. First Summoner makes use of a summoning system. You collect cards throughout the game and can summon the various monsters you obtain via cards. Each card has a resource cost, and resources can be earned through a variety of means, such as killing monsters, destroying urns that are questionably placed around the environment, and even just over time. Cards vary in strength, type, and can even be upgraded along with your character, making for a fair amount of customization. This will make PvP much more like a Yu-Gi-Oh battle than a normal target-oriented RPG. The very monsters you summon are interestingly the same monsters you're doing battle with, and they do pack quite a punch. You'll be required to constantly be aware of what monsters appear in which zones and act accordingly as to not enter a battle with a team that would otherwise be countered. Yes, I did. Unfortunately, though, I did not get to participate in it because I could not figure out how to. I only made it to, I think, around like level 10, maybe a level 11 or so, and at that point in the game, I did not have PvP unlocked. I did go ahead and check some videos on YouTube though, and from what I can tell, the game takes you into a separate instance where you and your opponent field monsters. Kind of like you would in Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, I know, calm down. I'm aware that I keep making Yu-Gi-Oh! Comparisons here, but that's because other than Duel Masters, it is pretty much the only card-based summoning anime I know of. Maybe Cardcaptor Sakura as well, maybe. You have outfits you can obtain. How exactly you go about obtaining them is unknown to me, but I did take a look at some of them, and I will admit, they were pretty damn adorable to look at. There is nothing quite like running around a field of demonic monsters summoned through space and time. As a maid, cleaning up the world one evil looking dude at a time. Yeah, accompanying the different outfits is also general character customization, not being able to actually customize your character's appearance, but there is a leveling system, a gearing system, and pretty much all the traditional RPG features. This allows for you to customize the kind of gear you want, the stats you'd like, and again, the kind of monsters you'd like to bring into battle with you. You can opt for a team of tanks, mages, archers, weird little black puffs of smoke, you name it, and it is probably in there. For a mobile game, this looks pretty amazing. If you're a fan of dark fantasy RPGs, then this should be right up your alley. Having zero autoplay, no auto combat, no auto pathing, no auto questing, nothing, makes for a very enjoyable experience. Being able to collect and summon creatures from the void to do my bidding and requiring strategy is one of the most fun game mechanics for me. I love strategy games and this makes very good use of it. Honestly, I enjoyed myself. It was as though I was playing, and yes, once again, Yu-Gi-Oh! But set in a Vindictus-like world, making for something quite unique. It's completely free, so I would recommend trying it out purely to see if it's your thing. Worst case scenario, you won't install it, but on the flip side, you could really enjoy the game. I, for one, know for a fact that I am going to be glad that I'm finally going to have a positive, non-autoplay game on the mobile channel. But that is just my opinion, my first impressions of the game. What do you guys think? Did you enjoy it? Do you enjoy it? Will you try it out, or do you even want to? Let me know in the comments below and let's talk about it. Again, go ahead and use my link in the description if you want to try the game out. Anyway, guys, that is it for me. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.